Hey there, welcome to Brown Beard. So yeah, no beard, I shaved it off for a change, but I'm growing it back. I look very young, too young actually. Anyways, moving from a house to an apartment is really difficult because I have a lot of stuff, as you can see. I've used the cupboard I used to have for my training upstairs in Benoit for like storage. I've got the vacuum cleaner there. I took off the extractor fan on that side. Just put everything here and still need to go through this. The house as well, the apartment is a bit of a mess. Today, as you can see, I'm busy doing the outside. It was cracking and it looked really terrible. Let's go upstairs and I'll show you the way it looked. Now I'm going to be cleaning upstairs, getting the walls ready for patching. So this area is already patched. I'm doing a first layer of patching, basically sealing, and then just after that I'll be painting. So yeah, I'm going upstairs now with the high pressure cleaner to connect this up and then clean upstairs, followed by painting. But the one thing is that I need to see what I'm going to do on the floor, because the floor is kind of old. Well, not say old, but it's not really pretty at the moment. And I'm thinking of putting the same type of paddy on the floor then I'm putting on the wall and then just paint it. So this is the upstairs area that I'm going to clean today and patch the walls the same as the walls downstairs. Alright, yes, there was a lot of mud from this area here that clogged up over here, and then there's a zinc, or what I call a gutter, that's going down on that side, but that gutter was disconnected, so all the mud ended at around that level over there at the bottom. All the mud went down there, and I had to rinse it through there. So what I've got to do is I've got to reconnect that gutter, and then I know that if it rains, this gutter is open over here and that one is open over there, and both of them are connected because that's the irrigation. I think it's called irrigation, I might be wrong. And then this is electrical. Quite interesting, eh? Just like that, putting a plug there, so it's now dirty from all the cleaning. I'm not gonna rinse anything there, but yeah, look at the electrical coming in there, going up. This is this cable over here. This one is for the pump upstairs, and yeah, just running a cable like that. I don't think there's any regulations over here, but anyways, it's working. Can't complain. So this is the product I'm using. From Danang, it's like a wall filler. Now, like I said prior, that the whole wall looked like upstairs. So I'm now currently on my roof. This whole house that I'm living in is basically built out of what's that, cardboard, plywood, what is it called? It's the material, it's some kind of material, I can't get the name right now, but they put it in between walls. So even if I look here, this is starting to come down. Now, it's not my responsibility to fix that, but you know, it is where I'm living and I am busy doing the walls, so I might just patch that up. So the first step now is to patch this whole area right over there, the walls over there, patch everything nicely, and then when that's finished, patch there, and hopefully patch the floor. That's the goal. It's not made for the floor, but I'm pretty sure it can be used for that, and then just paint the floor. Kind of like just putting a layer over it. It's not the right way to do it, but it does look better. So completed the two sides, the front and the two sides. I had a plan of using this and putting this on the floor, but this is a wall sealer and it's not thick enough to cover the platform. Now I'm going to look for mortar, mix that up and just put that over this. That'll give me like a nice level, at least about 3 millimeters of level on top of this, which would be obviously clean. That's what I'm aiming for. As long as it looks clean and neat and it's clean, then I'm happy. But this sun has been burning my back. I'm not sure you'll be able to see it on video. My back is on fire. So I'm gonna take a shower and then I don't know where I'm gonna find mortar. I can order it, but then I gotta wait like a day. Yeah, I'll find it. Let's get to it. I managed to pick up some, not sure what it is. It's either cement or mortar. I hope it's mortar because then I can just mix it with water and put that over the paving upstairs. So it seems like that cement or mortar that I bought was not the right thing. It keeps cracking on the floor, so I can't use that. So now I'm going to use this that I'm using for the walls, for the floor, because it's all I have, and I don't want to wait another week or a few days for delivery because I want to set up my gym equipment over here and I want to be able to train on the roof on this area. And even if it's just better than this, I'll be happy. So let's get to it. So it's dark now. I really can't continue working and I think it really might rain. So I'm heading inside. I eventually mixed this cement or mortar or whatever you want to call that, and put it on the roof. So one half is covered. Now I'm heading to my bathroom. I decided to redo the floor. So let me put off this fan. It's gonna make a lot of noise. With this epoxy type of paint. So this is an epoxy paint. which I would then use to paint the floor. It's a waterproof based paint that you put over the floor and it'll just look a lot better. I'm not a big fan of dark tiles because I can't tell if it's dirty, and this is just like a new layer on top. The only difficult part I assume here would be going under the pipe over there, because my washing machine and the zinc is running directly into the bathroom and runs into the drain in the corner. Originally when I got here, that was on no line, it was just pouring out on the floor. So luckily they managed to install a connector which is then going to the drain. I want to put this on today. I really don't know what to expect. I've never done this before and really hope this is going to be a success. It's called epoxy, but it's a different kind of epoxy. I should mix this with this, stir it for like 15 minutes, and then I should apply it. Yeah, let's get to it. I am really impressed with this paint. Look at that floor. It's like a whole level over the tile, and it's waterproof. I'm going to take out the camera a little bit closer there. You can see really nice paint. But this paint is very strong. I mean, I am feeling lightheaded where I'm standing right here. This mask is not helping at all. I won't be able to see better tonight. There's not a chance. This stopped. I'm going to my fiance because I cannot sleep here tonight. It is heavy there. That smell is something different. I'm not sure about a headache or what it is. Yo, it's really strong. I've got all my things and other things. Yo, now I'm looking forward to showering. It's been a long day. I have not showered. So, here we go. This is it for the day. I will resume recording on probably next weekend. On the house, or maybe tomorrow. I'll see how I feel. I just got back from my fiance and the smell is a lot better. A lot better from when I left. But still another 2 days for the epoxy to fully settle. They said about 16 hours in the description, but they say up until 5 days for the best cure. So I'll give it another day. I'll leave the fan here. If I go to sleep tonight, I'll just close this and then close that over there as well, so that smell can't get in the room on that side while I'm sleeping. Good morning. It's the first time I wake up and I'm doing construction. I've never done construction at 5 a.m. in the morning, but I've covered this area with cement or mortar that I bought. Now, it's not a really good job. It's a little bit uneven, but it's fine. I'll put over the epoxy and then Right, today I'll be painting the balcony with a nice grey colour, same as the bathroom, grey colour in the bathroom, grey colour on the roof upstairs, and then grey colour on the balcony. I'm using this 3-in-1 Son Danang paint, so it's like a primer and a sealant together. It's quite a thick paint. I hope
say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power.
right, today we are painting the walls up on that side and that side, and then if I have time and the sun has not set, I might be possible to do the floor with an epoxy level.
To something beautiful when you feel life gets you down, 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 gets you down, down, down. Say it louder, say it louder. Oh, feel the moment, feel the power.
Right, sides are painted. Now it's time for the epoxy. I'm making sure that everything is clean using a blower, getting rid of all the dust on the surface. When that is completed, I'll mix the epoxy, put on my mask because it's really strong, and I'll wait about 10 minutes for the epoxy to actually bond. Because as you can see, this epoxy comes, as I mentioned in another video, that the epoxy comes in 2 cans, which I can then blend and let it, I think it's 5 minutes that I had to wait before I apply it. So I'm gonna just wait before I open that, clean the surface, and then it's epoxy time. I do hope that 1 can will be enough, but if not, I do have an extra. Let's get to it. So last time I ran out of paint, I just got new stock of the apple paint I've used to do the walls up there, down there and up here. I'm going to repaint the floor as well with the apple paint because it seems like it's sealing a lot better compared to the epoxy. Even though when I'm finished with everything, I'll probably apply another final coat of sealant. But today's goal is just to apply this on the floor and make it all the same. I'm trying to just calculate how much I can do per 800 grams of paint. The goal now is just to do this side, and then once this side is done, at least there's like 1 layer done all around. But let's get to it. I'm really hoping to finish the job. So that wraps it up for the balcony up top. The floor's nice and level. There's a little bit of a color difference over there, which is the different paint. But the main goal was to get it a little better than what it was, and it is better. I'm happy for that. Now it's time to set up my gym equipment. So this is the big reveal. Did I set it up correctly? Is it stable? It took me a while to finish. Some of the bolts have rusted. But yeah, seems sturdy. Down. Alright, here we go. This way. Depending on what view I want, that view or that view. I'm going to look at this wall. So relax me to that side. Turn it around. So nice and open. You can see that side is open. There's no building on that side. I don't want to look that way because then I'm looking at people looking at me on the other side of the apartment buildings. So yeah, that's the way. Let's see. And, yeah, it's sturdy. It's a little woman. It'll do. It is a little bit long. I finished setting up the puller bar this morning. Now I am going to set up the squat rack. It's lunchtime now. I've got like probably an hour to do this. Yeah, happy with the pull-up bar over there. Let's get to it. Just gotta make sure it's stable, and I'm gonna put it up on that side. Nice. Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay, squat rack completed. Nice. Put those on and then get the bar. Ah, it's a wrap. I'm finally completed with my balcony project. Took me about a month to do everything, but it's done. Still got some work left to do at around that side. Painting, covering it up, cleaning over here, getting a high pressure cleaner that I can clean everything out once I've trained and it's been raining. As you can see, the floor is a little bit dirty right now. But overall, a job well done. I must say, I'm happy with everything. It looks a lot better. Now all I need over here is a table and chairs. I'll move these to this side and then I'll put a table and chair over here. Whenever my fiance comes over, we can have a cup of coffee over here, maybe have some dinner. Yeah, apart from that, job well done. It all started with a vision. When I looked at the place, I just thought that, damn, I can make this place a little bit better and I can have a home gym, which is something that I really like. I had it in Binghua. It's such a nice thing to just wake up and being able to just train in your own home, in your own area. And yeah, this is it. I bought the squat rack to do some muscle activation on my glutes because I've got a low back injury from about 2 years ago, and it's getting better, but it's getting worse. It's up and down, and I've noticed that through running a lot, my glutes have just deteriorated. So I'm looking at reactivating them, and I think glutes and hamstrings is crucial. Another teacher at my school, Stefan, told me about activating the hamstrings and the glutes specifically, so I'm following that approach. So that's why I've got the squat rack. And overall, if you are in Ho Chi Minh City and you want to do some calisthenics, I'm not a calisthenics pro, but just have fun, train, you're more than welcome to send me a message and we could hit a session. Like I said, it's not finished yet. There's still a lot of work to do to get it the way I want it to. I still need a flag over there, a Vietnamese flag and a South African flag. I'm thinking of a dual flag, like one Vietnamese and one South Africa. right next to each other. I should just clarify the rules on that. Like just over here, like the flag, Vietnamese flag, South African flag. That's the idea. Table over there, and yeah, got yourself a nice area. Anyways, if you have a vision in life, see it through, even if it takes you a year or 2 or 3, just see it through. And I'm talking about this through being in Vietnam for the past 6 years. They have a thing about coffee shops, and we had this discussion with another few colleagues of mine a while back. They open a lot of coffee shops in Vietnam. You would drive around or ride around, whatever you're riding or driving, and you would see that there's another coffee shop, there's another coffee shop, there's another coffee shop. And we were talking about why so many people opening the coffee shop, and it boiled down to they have a vision and they follow that vision, and it doesn't matter if there are 50 or 100 or 2,000 coffee shops out there. They believe that their coffee shop is going to make it. And just through that mindset of having that mindset, follow your dreams, do what you want, and it comes true. Anyway, when you hit the session, God bless, and I'll see you next time. Time to do some weights. Cheers.